Hey guys, I'm Esthetician Trish McCarty, and if you're an esthetician and you're like, how the heck do I make these jelly masks work and not be annoying and ruin my life? Then keep watching. I love jelly mask, my clients love jelly mask, but to be honest, when I first started using them, they were pretty annoying because they are very messy. And this video shows just how they run down the client's face. And when I first saw them advertised, they were literally pouring them into the person's hair. And I was like, whoa, what? No. But actually, if you just work with it for a little while, practice, it gets better. And even if it gets in their hair, don't panic. Let it set, let it harden up, and it will come right off. Now, I personally wouldn't sling it in their hair on purpose, but it's happened because some of them run really quickly, and I just let it harden up and it comes right off. The more even you can put the mask on, the easier it's going to peel off in one piece. One thing I really like about jelly mask is that they really brighten up the client's skin. I just see such a difference when I use them, and that really surprised me because when I first saw these, I thought, oh, that's just something scammy and just kind of for show, but it actually does help the skin, especially this orange one. The illuminating orange is my favorite. It will really brighten the client's skin for days sometimes, especially after a dermaplane. And look how fun it is, and it smells amazing. And once I get the mask on the client's skin, I don't leave the room. I don't say, hey, I'll be back in 20 minutes or whatever. You have to leave it on at least 7 to 10 minutes. I have figured out it takes about 7 minutes exactly for these masks to harden up. So while it's hardening up and doing its thing, I always massage the client's neck, their shoulders, their chest while this is setting, because the client is paying for your time. They're not paying you to say, hey, I'm going to sling this stuff on your face and then I'm going to go leave the room and text or hang out and do what I want to do. Like, that is rude. Like, I would never go back to a spa that treated me that way and was that lazy and expected me to pay them just because they put a mask on my face. Like, I think that makes you look horrible. And you can fight me on that. I don't care. I think if you are charging a client for time, you need to give them time. But that's probably why I say booked, and maybe you don't. Doing old school massage like this keeps clients coming back to you. It keeps them rebooking because they see value in your service. They don't see you as, hey, I'm going to charge them $250 for 15 minutes. Like, sorry, nobody wants that service. I certainly don't. But if you give them a reason to come back, like, oh man, she made my neck feel good. She made me relax, especially busy working moms. Like, they need to relax. Trust me, I know. I'm a working mom. I'm busy. I need to relax too. And so you have to consider these things. Okay, I'm going to stop talking for a little bit, but I will be back, so keep watching for more tips. But I'm just going to leave this video as it is because sometimes I have newer estheticians reaching out to me asking me what massage I do, how do I do it, when do I do it. So I'm just going to leave this video so you can watch. And we'll talk about ice globes over the mask here in just a little bit. Ta-da! That felt amazing. So here is some grapeseed oil. That's my favorite oil personally to use, but honestly, pretty much any oil will do. All I do is rub oil over the client's jelly mask, and again, you have to let the mask harden up first. So this has had plenty of time to harden up. And this just allows you to slip and glide and massage. Now you could do it just with your hands like I was doing, but a lot of people like these ice globes. These are metal, but ice globes, metal globes, whatever. A tip that you don't see here is that I wet the globes before I put them on the mask. Why? Because we freeze our massaging globes in the freezer. So if I were to take those out, stick them to the mask, they would just get stuck. And it would not be relaxing. It would be just sticking to the mask each time I pull off. They would feel it. Not a good massage. So you had to put that oil on so that it slips and glides, and then wet the massaging globes, whether you have metal or glass, it doesn't matter. And then wring them off a little bit because you don't want water dripping all in their hair. And this will just give you the slip and glide you need to have a perfect ice globe massage. Most people really love the ice globe massage. Now you'll get people occasionally who are like, whoa, that was way too cold. But typically, by the time the mask hardens up, it just creates a nice barrier. So then you feel just enough cold on the skin to where it's not too much. But some clients are a little sensitive and they may not like it. So in that case, I would just use my hands, or I would massage after removing the mask. But if you're able to massage over the mask, that allows the client to obviously get the benefits of the mask a little bit longer, and the ice globes will help reduce inflammation, help with puffiness, all that good stuff. So it's really beneficial if you can get them to tolerate it, but you don't want to force them because then they're just never going to come back. So don't do that. Don't scare them away. And once again, I'll just let you watch how I massage. Let me know if you have any questions, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And here we go, mask removal time. I tend to start at the neckline and just gently get my fingers up under that mask and very gently peel it off. That way it mostly stays together, but as you can see, this one ripped a little. The client tends to not care, but occasionally they want to see it all in one piece, and it makes for some good pictures. But half of the time, they're just so relaxed, they don't even care. And here I'm using steam towels. I don't necessarily need to, but people love the towel mummy. I'm not going to take that away from them. But I will say, occasionally, well, a lot of the times, I have a teeny bit of mask residue on the sides of the client's face. And putting this steam towel on will help just remove those little teeny pieces that are left over, and it just makes your life so much easier, because we know time is money and you need to get to your next client at some point. So it just makes cleanup a little bit easier. Look how relaxed she is. She's like in heaven right now. People love the towel mummy. Just do the extra laundry. Give them steam towels. They love it. And here she is, just glowing. It's amazing.